Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a brownie cookies and cream ice cream cake. It has a brownie layer on the top and the bottom and has homemade cookies and cream ice cream in the middle. So let's get started. So first make one recipe of the world's best brownies, but don't add in the chocolate chips. And pour the batter into 2 greased and lined 8-inch round cake pans. And spread them out in the pan. We want a really thin layer. You don't have to spread it all the way to the edges, it will do that automatically in the oven. And sprinkle the top with semi-sweet chocolate chips. And place them into the oven for about 15 minutes. They won't take as long as regular brownies because they're thin, and try not to over bake them. And now to make the ice cream, in a large saucepan add the milk, heavy cream, sugar, and salt. And place the saucepan over medium-high heat and heat it until it nearly comes to a simmer. While it's heating, in a small bowl add the flour and the milk and mix them together until it's smooth. You'll know the mixture is ready when you just start seeing bubbles forming around the edges. So at that point add in the flour and milk mixture we just made. And continue heating it over medium-high heat until it thickens slightly. Then add in the vanilla extract and mix it in until it's combined. And then remove the saucepan from the heat and pour it through a sieve into a large bowl. The reason we do this is so that it gets rid of any lumps of flour it may have. You want this really cold before you proceed to the next step. You can place it into the fridge for 4 hours, but a way to speed up the cooling process is to place it into a bowl filled with ice water. And this process will take 20 minutes to get it cold. You have to stir this mixture while it's in the ice water. You don't have to stir it the whole time. You can stir it and then let it sit for a few minutes, then stir it again and repeat it until it's really cold. You also have to make sure the bowl with the ice water remains cold because the ice melts quickly, and if the water isn't cold, it's not going to cool the mixture. And then once the mixture is cold to the touch, you can remove it from the ice water. And then pour the mixture into an ice cream machine and churn it for about 30 minutes. If you don't have an ice cream machine, watch my vanilla ice cream video and I showed you how to make it without an ice cream machine. By now your brownie layers should be cooled enough to handle. It's okay if they're not cooled completely. Place them into the freezer while your ice cream mixture is churning in the ice cream machine. And then crush the Oreos in a plastic bag with a rolling pin just to make them smaller. Don't make them really fine, you want them really coarse. After 30 minutes of the ice cream churning, add the Oreo crumbs and churn it just for 1 minute. Don't worry if you run out of room in the ice cream machine, just reserve any that you have left. You'll need a springform pan to form this ice cream cake. Remove the sides of the springform pan, place a sheet of parchment paper on the bottom, then place the sides of the springform pan back into place. And cut off any excess parchment paper from around the edges. Use a knife to loosen the edges of the brownie layer. Take your time doing this, it will take a while to get it to come out, but it should be really easy because we have a sheet of parchment paper on the bottom. Then pour on the cookies and cream ice cream. If you had any leftover Oreos, sprinkle them onto the top of this. And place your second brownie layer on top of it. and then freeze it for at least 4 hours. You'll also want to cover it in plastic wrap. I did that off camera. And after 4 hours, remove the plastic wrap from the top, and then wrap the bottom of the springform pan in plastic wrap, and place it into a bowl of warm water. This is going to melt the very edges of the ice cream cake, so it makes it easy to get it out of the pan. The reason we wrap the bottom in plastic wrap is so that none of the water seeps into the bottom of the cake. It should only take about 20 to 30 seconds, so after that time, remove it from the water, then remove the sides of the springform pan, and then place it onto a large plate, and then remove the parchment paper from underneath. You can serve this immediately or wrap it in plastic wrap and store it into the freezer until you're ready to serve it. And that's how to make a brownie cookies and cream ice cream cake. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.